Theology with Kalin.
That's me. So we're doing this holiday Christmas themed video. And, oh wait, this isn't right.
Oh,
We gotta change this.
okay.
Let's go.
There you go.
Hi.
Hi, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Well, Merry Christmas specifically.
That one. Yeah.
That one. That's what we're talking about today. And to be even more specific, we're talking about the 12 days of Christmas.
All 12 of them.
All 12 of them. And contrary to some popular understanding and belief, the 12 days of Christmas they're not the 12 days that lead up to Christmas, which would make Christmas the 12th day. No, actually, Christmas is the first day of Christmas.
Because it's Christmas.
Because it's Christmas.
It's the first day.
So actually, what church, according to the church calendar, what church season are we in up until Christmas?
Advent.
We're in Advent. So we're in Advent all the way up till Christmas Eve. Okay?
Yeah.
So then once Christmas comes, first day of Christmas, we are in the church season of Christmas tide. Okay? And then Christmas tide, those 12 days of Christmas, take us to January 5th. The next day, January 6th, is
Epiphany.
Epiphany. Yeah. So, you got Advent, Christmas tide, Epiphany. Epiphany is the day after the 12th day of Christmas. So that's what we're in Advent now. We're looking forward to celebrating Christmas Day and Christmas tide, and then we'll be looking forward to celebrating Epiphany as well. Advent just means, coming or arrival. So we're remembering Jesus' first coming, his first arrival, his first appearance on earth as Jesus, as the living Word of God, the Word in flesh, Emmanuel, God with us. We look back on and we celebrate that first Advent, and we look forward to his second Advent, his next arrival. So that's what we have hope in as Christians. So, Epiphany, let's get a little bit about that, right? What's Epiphany all about? What do we think of when we think of Epiphany? Anyone? Kalin?
Starts with an E.
Sorry, it starts with an E. It does start with an E, yes.
That's what I think of.
And what it is Christ being revealed to the whole world, to the Gentiles specifically. So it's not just kept just to the Jews, it's extending out to all of us who might be Gentiles. So who came?
The three kings.
Yes, the three, ? Kings, also ? How many were there really? I don't know. Do you know? Could have been a lot. Why do we think there was three?
There were three gifts.
Three specific gifts are mentioned in Matthew specifically. Do you remember what they were?
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Good job. At least those three things were brought to Jesus. Was it 12 days right after he was born? No, wasn't that either. So it was at least a couple years after he was born that these wise men from the east, that's all we really know, the Magi. The wise men from the east came. Maybe there was three. Maybe there was just one guy. Well, no, it says wise men, doesn't it? It does say plural. So there was at least two. Maybe one of them brought twice as many gifts. The other guy probably didn't like that if there was only two of them. What are you doing bringing two gifts? I only brought this one thing and it's just myrrh.
It's got some myrrh.
It's got some myrrh, man. Myrrh, man. So they were Magi from the east. They were Gentiles. They were probably guys who had been influenced by Daniel and the Jews that had been taken into Babylon. So you got the book of Daniel. You got Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. All those guys, they are probably the ones that are influencing these wise men from the east, from Babylon, with this Jewish understanding of there's going to be a Messiah someday.
There's the song, the 12 Days of Christmas. Probably you've heard it before. Yeah. So there's some stuff about that.
There is some stuff about that, but it's disputed. It's dubious. I don't know. I mean, people will talk about, on the first day of Christmas, Julia gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. And so some people will say, oh, well, that's referring to Jesus. But is Jesus the pear tree or the partridge? I say he's the partridge.
I say he's the partridge, yeah.
Yeah. Although we have different understanding, or you had a different thought of what the pear tree was.
True. What did you think the pear tree was?
I thought the pear tree was his mother, was Mary. So he's the partridge He's the baby who's gonna, be born from Mary.
I think the pear tree is probably the cross because it's often referred to as he died on a tree.
On a tree, yeah.
And I'm thinking the pear tree he was the partridge in the pear tree. He died on the pear tree.
Sure. Possibly. And yeah, 2 turtle doves. People say that talks about the Old and New Testaments. 4 calling birds. People talk about the 4 Gospels, so Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There's all kinds of different things. There's one that I thought was kind of interesting.
Maids of Milking with the Beatitudes.
Yeah. 11. There were 11 faithful apostles, right? And then, but then do you add in Matthias? Yeah. So it was between Matthias and Barsabbas, or Justus, to replace Judas. So that happened in Acts, towards the beginning of Acts, because they were trying to replace Judas. So they cast lots between Matthias and Barsabbas, and it fell to Matthias. Some people say, well, actually, the Apostle Paul, that 12th apostle, they were supposed to have waited for Paul to take his role as the apostle. According to some readings, some interpretations of the song 12 Days of Christmas, the 11 has to do with the faithful apostles. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of fun to think of. I don't mind that song. I mean, I never get all 12 things right. I couldn't, without looking here, I couldn't tell you what all 12
I don't think I could do it. What's 5? Rings.
That's the one that you repeat really loudly.
Right. That one's easy.
Everybody sings it. No, it's not a bad song, but there are some bad Christmas songs out there.
There definitely are some bad songs.
And we have a personal least favorite Christmas song. Maybe you know it. It's the holiday season.
The holiday season.
So hoop-de-doo and dickory-dock. Because those are things people say around Christmas. Hoop-de-doo and dickory-dock. Yeah. And don't forget to hang up your sock. Because just exactly at 12 o'clock...
All right, we're losing viewers. We got to stop this. It's terrible.
He'll be coming down the chimney. Down. I mean, God bless Andy Williams, but I don't know if he wrote it or just sang it. I'm hoping he just sang it. But man, I don't like that song.
It's a terrible song. Do we have anything else for the people to hear that's worth them hearing?
Probably not. But thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Yeah.
All 40 of you, or whatever we're at now.
Yeah. 44.
44.
There's probably only actually 40. 44 Club.
Yeah. If you know that, you're cool. We like you. If you know the reference to the 44 Club. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Subscribe
hit the bell.
If that was worth it.
Go to Patreon. Support things. Support us.
Support things on Patreon.
Merry Christmas. No judgment on those who talk about the 12 days of Christmas as leading up to Christmas. It's okay.
We just think it's funny.
You're just wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
Yeah.
It's also okay to want to be right.
Leave a peppermint steak or old Saint.
I've never
I almost said Jesus comes down the chimney every time.